Hello, everybody. Suzanne Connors-Inc with Dawning Visions Hypnosis here to speak to you about a real problem that can occur when you're working in an agency as a mental health professional. This is something that came up as I was doing the research to find out what the real issues were that folks were contending with who are mental health therapists out there in the real world. And sadly, this is a problem that can arise, especially if you're working in an area that is more southern, from what I understand. The person who had brought up this particular situation had left California to take a job that she thought was going to be really great in Tennessee to find out that she was being treated really differently and not well compared to her Caucasian colleagues. Not a good thing to find yourself involved in, especially when you travel so far for a job that you think is going to be really, really great fit for you. So how do you deal with this issue? Well, I can tell you what she chose to do because obviously I'm not a colored person, so I can't talk about what I would do in that situation as well as what she did. What she realized was that there was really no way to get around the racism that she was experiencing. So she left and she went back to California. And she ended up actually not working for an agency, but opening up her own practice where she could service the people that she wanted to service, which is really wonderful because she really wanted to service the people of her own community, meaning African Americans in particular in that particular case. I do really believe that's important for there to be a variety of the various ethnicities, can't really say that word, because though I have worked with people from all over the world and all different cultures and it works out okay, some people just feel a lot more comfortable with people who are from their own culture. They share the same language, they share same, not exactly upbringing, but the culture is similar and they just feel like they're a lot better understood by the professional, which of course is going to increase the rapport, which will allow for a lot better therapy to happen. So if you find yourself in this situation, do what's right for you and do what's right for your community, because you really can't fight something that you don't have control over, unfortunately. And I know when I have actually raised issues not having to do with racism at all, but having to do with the way that some of my clients are being treated in some of the programs that I worked in, I was really treated very differently than the rest of the people, and it was really hard to stay in those places. So I just left. And ultimately, I ended up leaving mental health completely. Not for that reason, but for other reasons, and starting my own practice where I'm able to work with anybody all over the world. It's really great because I do it all online. So do what you feel you need to do for yourself because honestly, it's impossible to give really great care when you're feeling dissed, when you're feeling demeaned, when you're feeling like you're not being treated equally to everybody else. It's rather impossible, and to fight it is just going to drain you, and you may actually get sick as a result of it. I do believe that the woman in that particular video did say that she did get sick and was unable to do the work to the degree that she wanted to because of the stress involved. So that's another thing that we need to keep in mind as well. Well, that's all I have for you for this particular video, and I do hope that you are able to find a really good fit for what it is that you love to do so you can give the services that you have been trained to give to the people of your community. As always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time, bye-bye all.